Hello? Okay, yeah. So I'm Kaiser Trigger, and this is me taking a closer look at Superman Prime 1 Million to basically prove to you, with the help of an article by this person here, Mystic Medivh or whatever, that Prime 1 Million is a fucking joke. No, seriously. I mean, there's so much fucking hype behind all of that. All this fucking character is the most overhyped piece of shit ever. Alright? Thanks to the Superman fags, who circle jerk him every day. So, here he is, in all his, faggy glory. So basically, all of Superman Prime 1 Million's feats are just bullshit. And here's why. Go down here and you'll see, context and circumstances of his feat. He has multiple claims, down below somewhere. Should be here somewhere. Yeah. The supposed feats right all around here, right? See, Superman Prime 1 Million. He's able to create things out of nothing. Now all this shit. Yeah? You see all this shit? God likes super senses, blah 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 blah. All this shit, bullshit. And down here is pretty much why. The claim that he recreated Lois Lane. No. See, right over here? You notice here he's recreating Lois Lane, right? And this here says Lixaplex, aka Mixie, or Mixoplex, or whatever. The Superman of the 5th dimension, meaning after the Superman dynasty and all that shit, eventually Mixie became the Superman for the 5th dimension. He's a 5th dimensional imp, so he can pretty much play around with the universe any way he sees fit, aside from killing the Presence, who is pretty much god of the entire DC universe, at least for that era, post-crisis and all that shit, until maybe not, I don't know about New 52 or anything, but yeah. So basically, Mixoplex took the DNA sample of Lois Lane from Solaris and basically helped Superman to recreate her. He didn't do it on his own. See? Mixoplex, the Superman of the 5th dimension, took the DNA sample. Meaning he couldn't do that on his own. So this fucker right here could not do that on his own. Yeah, it's I'll leave the link in the description for all this shit. Right here. Some people, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. He created a universe. He did not. See if this shows up. Because yeah, there we go. Basically, he says, welcome to my universe. I'm Superman. Things happen so fast, even I couldn't preserve your reality in time. And, just, that says a lot of shit. It says, welcome to my universe. And the thing about, the 1 Million series, or this right here, this is taking place in the regular universe, meaning after post-crisis and before Flashpoint. Basically, it means that shit. God damn, can't think straight. Fuck. It means that this place is when you see this golden boy right here, that is taking place in the future of the main series, before New 52. So really, Prime 1 Million, he only shows up whenever, because somebody is basically telling the past Superman, before he became 1 Million, the gold boy, he's basically telling him, you'll become this guy after sitting in the sun for 15,000 years or some shit. And Superman's like, what? I'm still alive even then? Yeah, but basically, that's, this is taking place in the past. And you can see him sitting by the dimensional gate right here. So that means that, because what happened was, Adam created the Atom from another universe, not the main one, created a singularity, which basically destroyed his universe, and he survived it. As you see, somewhere, let's see. Down below, yeah, right here it says, on this one it says, try not to panic. It appears you appear to have survived a dimensional collapse, which basically means if you appeared to, how could I have like created my own, or even saved you? Because right here is the dimensional gate. It was already happening, and basically all he's doing is welcoming him to his home universe, or wherever the universe that he happens to be in right now. He didn't create it. He just happens to be sitting in another universe, welcoming the Atom there, because the Atom had survived his own universe collapsing. And that also is another thing, is that Superman. It says like a speed feat. You go down below, right over here. People will try to claim that he was fast enough to sense a universe in peril, go into that universe and save Adam before it was destroyed and get out. No, he didn't. He didn't even save him. He said, "Welcome to my universe. You appear to have survived it." If he appeared to have survived it, and then it wouldn't make any sense why he would have said, "I saved you." It's obvious he survived it. No. It means that the Atom survived it, and Prime 1 Million did not save him. He didn't even go there. He was already there to begin with by the Universal Gate, which can pretty much lead to, I guess, any universe. And somebody even said to the Atom, when he was like, somebody asked him, he was like, "Incredible! You met Superman Prime at the Universal Gate?" Meaning he met him. He didn't get saved by him. He was like, you met him. He survived, then he met him. Because he, got sent. He got shot out of some cannon or some shit, and then wound up in that universe. Then there's the claim that he recreated planet Krypton and resurrected all of its inhabitants. Bullshit. It appears that this fucking internet isn't fucking working, because it's not fucking showing the goddamn picture. Still have this fucking page up, so yeah. Basically, you'll see Our Man. He's the reason that all that happened. If you go basically in the link in the description and read it yourself and open up this, it'll say pretty much that there's like it'll say that they did that for him. Meaning that's the actual direct quote. They did it for him. It didn't say in it that, he created the planet for himself. It said, if I can get this thing to work. Fuck. Let's see. Can you tab? Let me see if I can show this up for you. No. But anyways, yeah. Let's see. Blah, blah. If you read all this. Yeah, there we go. But that's what they did for him. New Krypton, Solaris 2. Yeah. They did all that for him. He didn't do it for himself. They, meaning more than one person, did something for him, and that was creating Krypton, which is this guy, and I guess somebody else who helped him. I forgot who it said, but basically, Our Man right here. And if you can't tell, he has power over time. It said, basically, there was some guy who played with time like it was putty, in one of the quotes. But yeah, Our Man using something called the Warlagog, which is like, I guess, some super powerful artifact. He can recreate a planet with it. He goes back in time, which is seen in this scan. If you see him, he's right there next to Lois and Clark. He's right there, and there's Krypton. He's basically retrieving a piece of Krypton, and he is, restoring it. It's all nice and fun. They're all having fun. They reunite some. And I guess the only problem is they didn't have a pizza for the pizza party they wanted to hold. I guess some of them didn't like pizza, so they were like, or they didn't have enough money. It's like, "Hey, Dad! Oh, you got me the pizza for the pizza party?" "No, son. We don't have a pizza party. No, we ain't gonna have no pizza party. No, we only have we're gonna have hamburgers, and they're gonna be vegan burgers." I hate you, Dad. Yeah. They couldn't get Domino's or Pizza Hut. But yeah, he's right there next to the two of them, and he's fucking around with time and space and all that shit. Our Man did all that. Like, seriously. And then there's the claim that he defeated the mighty Solaris. Bull fucking shit. He didn't do jack shit. All he did was deliver the final blow using the I think it was the most powerful ring from the Green Lantern Corps or something. And basically, Solaris was already fighting the entire Justice League. Right over here, you see it? The entire Justice League Alpha, the Justice League and the heroes of the 853rd century in a battle of epic proportions. So basically, there's Kyle Rayner, there's Batman, there's Flash. This is Kyle Rayner, so yeah, in case you didn't know, he was a Green Lantern. Yeah, look at that. He's already getting beaten up by the Justice League and all these fucking heroes from the Justice League Alpha and and the Century, the 853rd century or whatever, or 31st. Yeah, it's like, look at it right here. It says it directly, like, Green Lantern, this is Batman. Within the next few minutes, Solaris will have completed his spectral analysis of your ring and developed a strategy to eliminate it, you and us. We need you to surprise him now. Batman, we have seconds. I just ran another I just ran another billion outcomes through the engine. We're wide open. If Solaris takes out the ring, you can't ask Kyle to trigger Supernova and then contain it by force of will. Wow. Fucking ran it a billion times through a computer. Yeah, he is fast. Mentally, too. He's mentally unstable, I bet. Listen to me, Green Lantern. He won't expect us to... Fuck, I can't read that. Listen to me, Green Lantern. He won't expect us to dare attempt this in a populated system. You have to increase his mass, destabilize his core, and create a supernova. Wait a minute, a supernova? Like the sun blowing up? Batman, no way is the ring powerful enough to hold down an exploding sun. I can't do it. Yes, you can. The ring does whatever you think it does, doesn't it? Trust me, Green Lantern, and think big. Yeah, I mean, look at that right there. And then there's this over here, if it'll show up. Let's see. Well, that showed up, so... Yeah, okay, so it's showing up, blah, 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 let's see. Come on, come on, blah, 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 blah. Hurry up, Speedy Gonzalez, nigga. See, it says, I am Solaris' perfect engine of stellar annihilation. It's been calculated across centuries. Yeah, see, he's already doing all this shit, and it's like, basically, they're getting ready to do that shit. See, this scan is also, there's this scan right there. No, not that one, fuck. This one over here is showing up, and it shows this. As the battle is raging outside. Inside of Solaris with the Justice League. Yeah, okay. And then it shows here him basically containing Solaris after making him go supernova. But yeah, basically, it's right here. So Kyle Rayner and one of the later Supermen of the Superman dynasty who had some imp powers, not reality bending, but influenced by the heritage after one of the Supermen of the later centuries married the queen of the imps. So they got like 10 different dimensional sensory powers or some shit, and one of them was a force field kind of vision. So he helped Kyle Rayner contain Solaris. And that we already went through the claim that he was fast enough to sense the universe in peril, I think. Yeah, he wasn't fast. I mean, that's not a speed feat. He was already standing right next to there. And he was so powerful that he entered the source wall. Back with godly powers. Actually, no, let's go back to that, this one right here first. Because you have to remember that even if he dealt the killing blow to Solaris, you have to remember that just because you put the gun to somebody else's head, or do whatever, just because you stabbed them in the heart, doesn't mean they weren't already going to die from, getting like rocks thrown at their head and getting hit in the like the spine with a baseball bat. You just dealt the killing blow. But that would be like if Goku didn't stop Krillin from killing Vegeta in that in the Saiyan saga, right? And, what if would you just go up and say, oh, Krillin killed Vegeta. He defeated Vegeta. He is the real. He is the hero. He's a hero. Just because he landed the killing blow with Yajirobe's fucking dumb-looking sword. This little tiny ninja katana. You stab him, and then what? What happened to Gohan beating the shit out of him, and then Goku giving him most of the beating of his life? Yeah, no. The work was already done. Krillin did none of the work, aside from throwing the spirit bomb, but he didn't do any of the punching and stuff to Vegeta. He fought Nappa, but Goku killed Nappa. And Nappa was hardly even feeling any damage, so you could really say that Goku defeated Nappa. Now it says here that it's the claim that he was so powerful that he entered the Source Wall and came back with godly powers. Not really. Let's open up this and see if it shows. Okay, yeah, see, you got this. This is a scan you'll read if you go to the link in the description. Basically, it says that he looked like one who had gone so far as to crash the gates of heaven and still not found that for which he searched. And the funny thing is, there is already a gates of heaven as in an actual location. So that means that basically, it's not the Source Wall that he entered. There's no reason to think that. There's every reason to think they were speaking metaphysically or metaphorically or whatever. Because they also said a quote that said, right here, see it? Then one day at the truce of... no, not truce. Fuck! Can't fucking speak, you piece of fucking shit. Then one day at the turn of the 700th century, literally from out of the blue, a haunted Ishmael drifted back to his adopted planet. Meaning that it was speaking in a sense of a biblical reference. Because Gates of Heaven is basically the Gates of Heaven, which is referred to as the Gates of Heaven. And the Source Wall has never before been referred to as the Gates of Heaven, so why now? So you can circle jerk Superman and just say, yeah, because we said so? No. Go to hell. Let's see, the claim he has the reality warping powers of a fifth-dimensional imp? No. His descendant from the, I believe it's from the 67th century, Superman Purple, yeah, right here. 67th century Superman Purple, far from after the regular Superman we know, married the Queen of the Imps, meaning that meaning Purple Superman or Superman Purple and the Queen will have babies, and those babies will have fifth-dimensional sensory powers. But they didn't get any of the reality warping powers that Mixie has that allows him to basically rewrite the laws of reality and shit. Let's see what else. Anything else? Claim he sun-dipped for 15,000 years and gained new powers. Hell to the fucking no. You see, sun-dipping doesn't give him new powers, it just ups his powers that he already has. So 15,000 years? Yeah, he charged those powers up pretty damn well. Maybe he can, punch a galaxy away. But he sure as hell can't lift the Omniverse, no. No. I mean, 15,000 years isn't going to do that, especially the fact that it's not permanent either. It says so here, it's not permanent. It's basically the law of Superman's powers, the rules of how Superman's powers work. If you try to deny it, you're basically making your own damn fan fiction. Basically, his powers aren't permanent. They drain, and they can drain fast depending on what he's doing. Meaning if he goes and moves a galaxy, that might just drain half his goddamn power. Because remember, this isn't Silver Age we're talking about. Where Silver Age was towing a bunch of planets around it was on a chain or some shit. Where you could sneeze a galaxy one moment, even though that was basically him because he got some magic powder on him. So from I guess Mixie, I think that's what somebody told me once. So for all I know, it could have been even Silver Age should not be that impressive. But basically, he sun-dipped for 15,000 years, but that doesn't mean it's permanent, and he still could easily just lose those powers over time. To the point where it's it's maybe 15 years later, he's already drained of all that power and he's back to normal. But yeah, and further points, there is no proof that he is immune to magic, kryptonite, telepathy, reality warping, energy absorption, soul manipulation, matter manipulation. None of that has been proven to be true about this version of Superman. It's he's still more than likely has his weaknesses. And he has feats, so he has feats, lots of them. But they are feats that he already did in the past, before he became Prime 1 million, before he put on that flamboyant golden Boy Scout suit. Basically, this Superman right here becomes the golden one. So whatever this Superman did, that golden one already did it because this is the same fucking character right here. Just the same person. Superman Prime 1 million, you know, I think it was post-Crisis when he tried to destroy that moon by ripping it in half. He looked like he was ripping it in half or whatever. He did that too, because he already did it. The verdict is out. The facts say anybody trying to overhype Superman, say he's like practically God, or say that he can do anything, is full of shit. They are circle jerking him. They're circle jerking him and putting words in the comics that never happened. He has no actual feats, other than what he did in the past before becoming golden. Meaning that whatever you saw him do in the previous issues before this, that was what he did. But that is it. None of this godly shit that you see them posting about. So, you know what? Super fags, you know, you can go fuck yourself. I don't mind that you think that he can beat certain characters. If you want to say he can beat Goku, go right ahead. But when you say that he is always going to beat Goku no matter what, because he's like God, infinite in strength and all this shit, and you start talking about all this shit that's listed right here, you deserve to have a knife shoved up your ass. Because basically, that is what you are. You are literally a walking chocolate starfish that is bleeding every time you get into these kinds of debates. Your chocolate starfish is bleeding. You are anally injured and you need some like anal cream. So, you know, Superman fags, or Superman fans if you want to be, you know, politically correct, who gives a shit? You know, what you need to do is get a clue and stick some anal cream in you.